calm it down. To set up our garden, we'll need manure, and I don't have any at home. So let's go and get some manure from a neighbor of mine who has a dairy. So guys, I have taken my manure. This is the second round. It's too hot and I have to carry some heavy load. So here I am with my manure, the second batch. This, I think I can be able to remove it just. Good morning! I did not manage to install the multi-story garden yesterday. Today I want to go and set up the garden. So let me put on my shoes and come with me to the garden. Multi-story garden is a garden that has multiple layers, just as the name suggests. And in particular, today we are going to make the corn garden. So the corn garden is basically broader at the base and it gets narrower as you stack up the gardens. The main reason why I'm considering a corn garden is to help me maximize the space that I have. As you all know, being an urban homesteader, space is scarce, and the corn garden will help me grow vertically as opposed to horizontally. In addition to that, there is good drainage, and you get to choose the type of soil that you'll put in the garden. It also helps you grow food all year round and has low water requirements, about 20 liters per week. Steps that I followed to build my corn garden. Step number 1 was to determine the diameter of the base corn, and in my case it was about 4.5 feet, meaning you divide it by 2 to find the radius, which was 2.25. Once you find the radius, put a stake at the center and measure it while you're putting stakes around it. Dig a trench around it and level the ground, because the base garden is very important. It will determine the strength of your garden that are going to be stacked upon it. So this is a very important step. Tess has also come to check out the garden. Hi Tess. It's recommended that you test if the ground is level, and in my case I've done that. So I've just placed the base garden and I'm leaving 3 inches and putting the next garden just to check if I've missed something. It is easier to correct it now than to wait until later. The base corn has to be so sturdy, and so I decided to add a few sticks around it just to increase its longevity and be able to carry the weight above it. I had a few sticks lying in the workshop, so let's go and cut some and use them. The first garden, then I'll fill up the second. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow. Whew. To make this garden, of course you'll need a recycled plastic, or you can just buy these kind of corns, and you'll need manure and compost. And for me, I also added a little bit of hay to help me retain moisture, and then pegs or some sticks that will help you shape it, and of course a tape measure or just something to make sure you are leaving the spaces evenly between this space So basically, you'll do the same thing. Mix soil and manure in the ratio of 1 to 1 properly and add it to the garden. Once it's leveled, you can use the stick to kind of make sure the circle is complete and nicely done to enable the next garden to be stacked properly. Mine was 3 inches, so I had to measure 3 inches before I stack on the next garden. But I wish it was bigger, like 6 inches, because that would have allowed me to plant variety. Like I would have wanted to plant strawberries, but this space is too small for that. So I'll just plant vegetables on this one. So that is one consideration you can make before purchasing your corn. Ask for the spacing between the gardens. So this is what you're going to do until we reach the last corn, and basically that's how you build yourself a corn garden. On to the fun part, the planting. So I'm going to plant nightshade, aka managu, and then I will also do spider plant, aka saga, and I will mix in some herbs, including dania. And as you've noticed, I will also plant some marigolds just to keep pests away from this garden. Yeah, this is a dedication to the indigenous vegetables. So that's how you build yourself a corn garden. To all my subscribers, I say a big thank you. And if you enjoyed this video, consider liking it or sharing with someone who might find it helpful. And also, start your garden now. You don't have any excuse not to. Thank you for watching. My name is Achieng, the Urban Homesteader. See you in the next video. Ciao.